All right. I believe I'm live right now. I'm just gonna think I am. Okay, so all indications show that I am. So how is it going out there? I'm just gonna think I am. How's it going out there? Friday. So yeah, I am currently streaming on YouTube and Facebook right now. So why not, right? Why not? So yeah, I currently have this on camera on my fish tank for now. Just for now. Um, later on I'll probably show it on my other fish tank or maybe myself, but whatever. But anyway, it's yeah, I usually don't come up here on Fridays, but I figured why not? Why not? Because I know people are streaming, all right? People in the fish fam community, they have streams, but I, to work around all those, it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? Let me go to my comments here. Okay. So, I mean, I respect that too. I just wanted to get something in here, some kind of stream. It's been a while. S, how's it going? Dee Dee, hello. How are you? How are you? Um, Thank you. So I today, today I had to move some fish out of here. This is the 150. Um, um, so yeah, this guy right here, this one, all right, he is getting the Oscar. He is getting big quick. All right. I had some Siamese algae eaters in there. I had to move them to a different tank because I'm just going by the rule. They eat what they can fit in their mouth, right? And he's starting to get to that size, it's kind of funny. Every single fish right now, except for that one on they were all in the look. They're all just they know where the camera's at. They're all like literally in the middle of the tank right now. Hey, Chad, what's going on, man? What's going on? So yeah, it's like I had to move two Siamese algae eaters out of here and put them in the. I'll show the other tank here. It's literally on the a 180 from this tank, and um, yeah, lately that Oscar right there has been once in a while just kind of messing with that Severum. I don't know why. I'm not sure, but oh, I had two polar blue convicts in here. I moved them too because I mean, yeah, they're pretty decent size, and I don't see the Oscar right now trying to eat them, but I moved him anyway. So so this is a fish right here. I don't know if you can see right there. I know he's a parrotfish. I always say the name wrong. It's like Juan Boa or something like that. Every time I look it up, I forget. Um, yeah. So where's he at? The other one that's in here, he's probably in the back there. I wasn't sure if it was a green terror or if it was um, a Jack Dempsey. Oh, there he is, right in the middle, right there. He's starting to get that one's starting to get some colors, man. And I'm pretty sure that's a Jack Dempsey. Because I looked it up. I looked up other fish. I can't. When I bought them, they had them in the same tank, and I couldn't quite tell. I didn't know. I've never had either of the fish, but I'm glad I got this one. Still juvenile, going to grow a lot more. I know they can be aggressive, so we'll see. We'll see what happens down the road. But I really love that fish. Fish is awesome. Um, but that other parrotfish, that wombo over there, he keeps chasing that one around sometimes. So that's funny. Um, and Jack Dempsey's, I mean, shoot, they get their name from for a reason for that. After that name. Um, and yeah, so I just moved some things around in here today, and other than that, I'm pretty sure all these fish right here should be okay. That Geophagus on the very left bottom right there. Um, that one, if I have to move that one, I will later on. I mean, because depending on how, I'll just have to see. Because I don't know if that one's going to get. I've had that one for a long time, and it's that big. Either they grow really slowly, those Geophagus. I thought that was a red hump Geophagus. I don't know. I don't know now, but I thought it had like a little spot of red, the one over there, right there. See it? But yeah, I thought it had, but it's. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is. So just wait, S. Just wait. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll just wait and see. But wow, I just can't believe how fast that one Oscar is growing. So there's the albino Oscar right there. Very slow, and then that's the medium one. That's like the medium sized one right there. Even though this one's really passing them up. Like that one's just blew up, you know. So imagine how big it's going to be in like a month. I swear, it's like I can come back 5 minutes later. It seems like it's gotten bigger. Thanks, Chad. Yeah, appreciate that. So here shortly though, I'm gonna just kind of go around and show my other tanks and stuff. I do on my videos sometimes, you know, and just to kind of show like what update is. And man, these guys are funny. The blood parrots, they're the ones that literally just stare at you. That's why I love those fish so much, because they're you know, it's like they interact with you without looking like they just want food. You know, because if I make a little video from my phone on this tank or something, they'll just get right in the shot. They'll just kind of just ease on over just to get right in the shot. But yeah, they're great. Those ones got big since I got them. They were smaller and they had like darker patterns on them. You know, I'd say it's probably been about a year or so for those blood parrots. And if you can see the live plants in there right now, I'm not the best with live plants. You can tell which ones are real. It's the one like in the middle right there. The ones in the middle, the shorter ones. I do want to get more. I want to get more live plants. If anybody's experienced with live plants, okay. A question I had, or I do have, is, I mean, I've asked this before on a stream, but if you want to have success with live plants, do you really need to have a special light? I know they make them for live plants, but can you use like a regular light? I know you can use a regular light too, but I don't know if like specific ones for if you have a lot of plants are better or help that out more for them. I'm gonna send you some Crips, Mike. Oh wow, okay. See, I'm trying to get into know more about live plants. I'd have to look that up. What Crips? But hey, man, I appreciate that. That's I'll definitely take them. Just let me. I mean, you know, I'll pay for them and stuff. That's cool. Just my email address, or you got my Facebook, you know, whatever, Messenger and all that. But my email address too, if you ever want to email, is it's just turn2aquatics@gmail.com, you know. But that's awesome, dude. Appreciate that. Like I said, I'm trying to get into more live plants because I want to learn them more, you know. Regular lights are fine. They just don't grow as fast. Okay. Lights, yeah. Now here's a question. Now I did have in my saltwater tank, I did for a very short time. When I say short time, I mean probably like a couple months or so. I did have some little corals. I tried the coral thing. It's too much. Like I'm just not in the right mindset, the right frame of mind to like want to do corals anymore. I don't know. They're cool, but it's a lot. It just seems like you have to have. And I even bought the special lights, which, you know. But anyway, my question is, can you use those lights if you have the right setting, like the coral reef lights for plants, for freshwater plants? Can you? Yes or no? I have no idea. I haven't tried it, but I mean, I know you can adjust them a lot. I have the I got two of the Radion. What are they? RX-15 or so? I don't know, but they're square, and I have them where I can mount them on a bar, or I could just put them like if I can, I don't know, I can mount them on the back of whatever tank, or use the bar that goes straight across or something. Probably out to like a 55 length or something long, but I don't know. I just either see that or I'm going to sell those lights because they they were not cheap. So I tried it. I tried the coral thing. I went back just to having a Fowler tank, my saltwater tank. You know, but God, those fish just crack me up. Those one pairs. So no, again, man, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you. And I'm reading up more. I'm watching streams about, people who have. There's a lot of them out there that do the live plants, and I'm hearing that if you have a lot of live plants, it help keeps the nitrates down in the water. I just got tired of having like just nothing but fake stuff, fake plants. You know what I mean? Just having fake plants. It's easy, yes, but even if I do a smaller tank, right? Even if I do a smaller tank. All right, Chad. It's all about balance. Easy to say, difficult to execute. I could see that. Yeah. But if you don't jump in, you never learn, right? So I'm gonna give it a shot. Start, probably like I said, I got a 30. I got a 30 long. I probably try it in there, perfect size, I guess. Like obviously it won't be cichlids, right? Degenerate Fish Keeper, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. I was just explaining to the rest here about trying to go live plants. Like the ones here don't look the best. I'll admit I'm not the best at live plants yet. I've had them in the past before. I've had the Java moss, I've had this and that, and little easy things. But it I mean, I like I said, if I have a little 30 that I'm not using right now, 30 long, I'll definitely would give that a shot, try it out, see what's what with that. And like I was getting ready to say, I hear that like it's best certain cichlids you don't want to keep with live plants, right? So I just have to kind of be careful with that, I guess. Trial by error, whatever, Yeah. So let me move this. I'll move this camera over to the other side here because I just set I had the 55. I've taken this 55 down so much and moved the fish around and to the smaller, back bigger. I had this 55. Let me just show you here. Hang on a second. Let me just do some minor adjustments here. I literally have this little table that I put in this room here. Okay, I got the blue light on it right now. Let me move my little table over here. Normally I just go to my office or my room and just stream, but I actually wanted to be down here. Yes, you see some glowfish. I have some glowfish in there. Let me get this reflection off here. Is that too? Okay, so this is the 55 I set up. Let me get it. And some of the fish I did there into there. Let me just kind of do a little better view of how this looks in this room. Okay, so the 150, all right, and then this is my front living room, so I just scan across and I set up the 55 right there. Okay, let me get this camera back around here. All right, I guess okay spot, and I just threw sponge filters in there. The ones that were in the other tank before it. This light off right here. Here y'all dogs playing in there. That's cool. And this light I can't really dim. It's just the on-off switch, so it's kind of kind of bright. Kind of bright. So yeah, this tank right here is I don't want to call it. Hey, these are the tropical, you know, like there's a couple I do, yes, and tell me, thanks, Dee. Appreciate it. I just like I said, I just set this one back up today and I moved these fish. There's just a random mix of fish in here. And yes, there is an electric blue Jack Dempsey, but he's small still. So it's, you know, still juvenile. In fact, I can feel closer. So this is like almost, I think of this as like the spare parts for you know, for tanks, for, you know, as far as the, you know, you got, it's really a mix of things. You know what I'm saying? You got like your, you know, your normal decor from like PetSmart and Petco. And then I actually have this I got from an actual aquarium store, little, you know, wood. And then your fake plants, and then the corner things, you know what I mean? And then sponge filters. But I've had, when I first started this, I had that one purplish, that that's one of the last of the original ones, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get the other colors, right? And they actually had pretty much all the normal standard colors there. So I have a mixture of fish in here. Just, you know, dwarf blue gourami. And those things amaze me how their little tentacles. I know he's freaking out right now. Maybe don't like the camera. I don't know. It's just crazy how the tentacles just kind of go like this in the water. It's okay. Don't. And then I got a couple Dalmatian, Mollies. I think that's what they are. Like I said, that guy right there, the electric blue jack. This man, when he gets bigger, he's going to eventually go in the other tank. He's going to have to. I really have no choice about that one. And you see the Siamese out. I got 3 of them in there. So everything changed when I got Oscars, right? Hey, Dave, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. Just kind of showing a couple things here and some, you know, just little field trip and some tanks. That's all. I felt like, why not? I didn't really have much, you know, I was doing anyway. Okay, so in here, see it? There's the male, female right there, polar blue convicts. Okay, and yes, they're always together, and yes, they're always breeding, and yes, I kind of said I'm not saving them anymore, even though my wife wants me to save every single batch that they have. And since they're convict cichlids, basically, you know, who wants those at a pet store? And yes, am I mean? But it's the circle of life. I'm not going to bust out in the song, but I could separate them, but they like being together, I guess. You know, as much as the wife doesn't get involved with my fish, you know, aquarium hobby, she's like, but yet she is, okay. She's like, don't sell that fish or don't whatever, you know. So those are her 2 favorites here. She named them Freddie and Barney. Like, that's just what she named them. So no other. And this is this Serpe Tetra. I had when I first started a year ago, I had 4. I had that. I still have that one still kicking. Hopefully a lot longer. Yeah, I mean, you're looking forward to the Lion King. Yeah, me too. But when we sing it, no, I'm just kidding. I could. I wouldn't say it's the best, but you know. Anyway, let me just see if I can. Yeah, this is the box I propped the camera up on. So yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna go around and I'll just, you know, go around and show. Exactly. That's a circle. Okay, that's all you get. That's all I know. You just know the beginning part. But so, hey, we got plans for the weekend or what? Some people get 3-day weekends, some don't. Who knows? Who knows? There's a little dog over there napping. Layla, 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 Layla. Who's that? She don't care. She don't care. She's like 9, and she just kind of does whatever she wants to do, basically. So, wait, which way do I? Okay, you can almost. In fact, hang on. You plan to get snowed in? Are you like north of Virginia, or who? I'm in Virginia Beach, so it's actually pretty mild right now. They say we're supposed to get a little bit of snow, but I think it's gonna miss us. All right. So I don't know if you could see the. I got my coat in the way. There's another tank down there. That's the flower horn tank, and I'll get to that momentarily. Get to that momentarily. Once a decade, North Carolina. You know, it's been a couple years. We had snow here in Virginia Beach. I mean, it snows. Yeah, it just doesn't really stick all the time. You know. And oh, Dave, I know you guys. Yeah, I know you guys up there definitely get. You know, I think one thing that was pretty cool was I happened to see one of Rico's videos where he was walking outside in the snow, walking to the lake, and I watched it. I was just like, oh man, I was like, I've never been to upstate New York before, but I would love to go. I would love to go see, like Niagara Falls. I'd love to because I've been in New York City like 3 times, and I'm good. I'm good. I'm good with that now. But I'd love to go to upstate New York. I would love to see, like I said, Niagara Falls. I mean, it's like the touristy thing, right? I'm sure it's pretty cool. I've been out west, seen the Grand Canyon, and that was cool. But when you're standing right there, it actually looks like a painting. It actually looks like a painting. It's crazy. Maybe it's at the specific time of the day with the sun. So it's just almost like it was there was no depth out past a certain point. But that's probably, like I said, just the lighting with you know. Um, so it was cool to me. I think Grand Canyon out the west, Niagara Falls out in the east side of the United States. It's probably I would say it's probably about a 10-hour drive for me. Like from where I'm at. Um, so, but obviously not right now, you know. But that's definitely on, And I told myself for a New Year's resolution that I was definitely go. Hey, Scott, what's up? Scott's Aquatics, Monster Fish Gal. Hello, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. I came. Oh, whose stream was I on? Was it Monster Fish Gal stream? I was watching. If it was yours, I was watching a while back, not too long ago. I think it was you guys that were talking about events coming up, and I was like, one of my New Year's resolution is definitely to go to an event this year. I said in Florida, I want to go to the Aquashella, right? So, and then I looked at this was like a couple weeks ago. And then I was like, yeah. And then I looked at the calendar. It was like in February. I was like, oh, dang it. Because I grew up in Florida and I want to go down there to see my old neighborhood. I haven't been there. I briefly stopped in there back in 2006. I left there in like 96. So a lot has changed down there. In the Sarasota, Northport area of Florida. But it's been a while since I've been in Orlando, since 2009, I think. But I would love to go to one of the events, one of the fish events. And because I never experienced, I wish that in my area we had something like that. I wish they had some kind of little something. I wish there was something here in Virginia Beach where they could have whether it's where you can swap or whatever. Aquaticon. It says When is that anyway? I don't know. I remember seeing the date, but I forgot when it was. But I would love to go to one of those. You know, the only thing is I just started a new job and I got to save up days. So, that's the only part about it. I have to build them up. But yeah. So, and I know several people here have been to the shows, and I'm jealous. But I'll go to them. Like just to meet a lot of the people. On these streams, that would be so cool. And I don't know what it is. I set an alarm, but who watches? Oh my God, KG Tropicals on Thursday nights, evenings, right? I don't know what it is. I set an alarm to remind me, but come Friday, I'm like, dang, I missed the live stream. Just to get on there and say, hey, what's up? And I've done that one time. But I don't know. It's just one of my personal goals is to actually remember the stream is on. And I don't know why I always forget. Because I always listen to them afterwards. Like the next day or a couple days or something. But yeah. Anyway, okay. So now what I want to do is walk around here and just kind of do a little update on my tank. So if I can pull this off here, I'm literally carrying my laptop around. I don't want to unplug that. That's the camera. I'm going to plug the power cord. Normally, yeah, KG had a really good stream yesterday. I'm still watching it. I'm still watching it. But yeah, they're usually out. They're usually good. They're usually good. I like them. And it's cool because they mention like some of the people on here. I just got to get in there more and be more active, I guess. I don't know. So, without further ado, let me get stuff situated here. Okay, that camera's mounted to the left. I got it plugged in there. All right. So anyway, let's again just kind of give you a sense of bearings here. That's the 55. All right. Swing on around, and that's the 150. Okay. All right. And that's just the TV over there. There's the dog. And my wife's holding on to that balloon because her birthday was in October, right near Halloween. And she just will not. It's still floating. It's been sitting in the corner of that room. So I don't know. All right. Let me see if I can turn this camera. Oh, that's a touchscreen. I don't want to do that. All right. So here we go. On a field trip with my laptop. Usually I just have my phone. Other dogs are going crazy in there. All right, I'll just turn this around once I get up here. So I do need to do a water change in the Flowerhorn tank this weekend. So don't judge me, okay? I need to clean it up. I just need to clean it up. But she's doing well. Let me turn the camera around here. All right. Focus. There you go. There she is. We think it's female, so call her Mel. So she likes to swim back and forth. I know y'all seen her probably already, but she's big. Like she's growing. So here's the thing. I have her in a 65. Okay, so it's it's a 65 tall, so it's got a little bit of depth to it. All right, but I know the absolute minimum is probably, I hear 60, but I would really love to have her in a bigger tank. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. So this is the Flowerhorn. Her name is Mel. My wife named her, so she's not mean because she don't attack the glass, but if I stick my finger in there, she'll think it's food. But I've never got to the point where I could, like, have you seen those videos where they have a small flower horn and like people have their hand in the tank and they'll just kind of start petting it as it swims in their hand? My wife so wishes she could have done that with her. But you know, oh, she was sick like a couple of months ago. She was really sick, and I had to give her that. I gave her the General Cure stuff, and she got better within a couple of days. That stuff worked amazing. So, yeah. Wait, let me see if I can. Every time I go to one side, she comes over. There you go, Mel. Yeah. I think this is my wife's favorite, is Mel. I don't know why she named it. Maybe, I don't know. Because if at the time we were thinking, didn't know if it was a male or female, and we looked at videos or just whatever. And I guess underneath in their area, if it has like a U or a V shape, it determines the gender of the fish. You know, some people might want to say non-binary. Just kidding. I can't do that. But I respect people too, I guess. So anyway, here's the saltwater tank. All right. So it looks like Spike is out swimming around. Usually hangs underneath the rock. All right, that's Spike. I do have a yellow wrasse, but it's probably buried under the sand right now. And so anyway, this is the 90. Okay, you can see a couple pajama cardinals, blue tang. That's a Tamini tang right there. The orange, that one. That's the sailfin. What are those blue ones? Oh my god, I forgot. I'm having a brain fart right now. I got some mollies in there, you know, saltwater acclimated. And there's of course, you know, I know I mentioned this to Jason already before. But they're cool. They're cool. I like them. Wow, I just cannot think of the name of those oh god, I looked it up. This one right here. I have two of them in there, and there's clownfish, and I gotta clean the glass off. But so yeah, I went back to a Fowler tank. I had corals, but right now I just got that light, regular light, and here's my awesome, ugly looking hang on the back. I got to clean. Well, I did clean that out. It's already hang on the back. What you would call it? Protein skimmer. Damsels. Yes, thank you. Thanks, Dee. Yeah, that was the firehawk fish. But look, see how he swims? Perches. All right, just stares at you. Right? If I can get the focus. And then he'll go off and swim here in a second. Or he'll swim around and perch again. But they're look, you know, compare the size. I don't think they get much bigger than that at all. Look, you compare the size to the rest of them, he's pretty small. You know, I had him in a 30 for a little while, and he did just fine. But living the life in the Hamptons right now, you know, in this 90. Shoot, at one time he was in that 150. I had that in a saltwater tank, right? So, am I starting to get some red? Look at that. Is that red? Oh, there he is. See? What's up? So, yeah, that's the one. They're cool, man. They're really different. My wife said we got to get that one. I was like, all right. I just and I totally had this a mess right here. Like here's the I filled it up yesterday. I'm supposed to clean this up, but so yeah, this is the saltwater, and I want to have better plans with this thing. You know, I don't know. I'd really love to. Should I keep? No, you know what? I'm not even going to have that discussion because I'm not going to have that discussion right now. I'm going to keep it. Okay, I'll keep it. All right, I keep it. Oh, let me let me since I'm on here, right? Okay. I'll just show, and I've showed her on here before. You guys are making mess in here, huh? We recently got a new one. That's a Pomeranian. My wife named her Gigi. She just wanted to name her that. Gigi. And that's Carly. She is part she's not lab. She is part Cocker Spaniel and a small percent of Husky supposedly. She did the DNA, doggy DNA. But she's about 4, coming up on 5 months. Gigi. Gigi. I'll let you guys out soon. Okay. Here you go. All right, so that's them. All right. And my wife had a picture taken of the two. Layla and her. you know how hard it was to get that picture taken? Holy crap. Just to get them, that was like a split moment of that, because they had to keep getting in that chair and just man, it was crazy. Chad, what'd you say? Yeah. She I thought she was a lab, but you know, we rescued her. The little one, we didn't rescue her. We tried. Trust me, they had one of those baby Pomeranians. How often you see those in rescued? All right, so let me go up. See, I wish I had a basement here, but you can't have a basement in Virginia Beach, or else you'd be, in the water basically. Unless you live on a hill, or even if I had a tri-level house, something, you know. So I just moved. This is the tank up here. I just moved to put in. If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die, I want to go where they. Yeah. Right. So this is the tank that I had the fish in. So I got to do something with this. It still has water. I still have to get it, all that good stuff done to it or whatever. And this room is complete. Holy crap! I got to get in here this weekend and fix it. Okay, like I said, and this is a 20. This is my 20. Let me get the white light on. All right. This is a 20. Let me turn it around here. I got fish stuff like everywhere. Okay. All right. Set my laptop up here. Desk. So this is the 20. All right. I got neons. You can see, what is that? Little baby polar blue convict, right? There's an angel, baby angel back there. And they're doing just fine. There's another one somewhere. There are actually 3 of them in there somewhere. I just saw them a little bit earlier, but this is a 20. It's sitting literally right next to my desk in the corner. So I got this for Christmas. So I figured I'd put it right there. It works, looks good. They just insist I love Star Wars that much, I don't know where they keep getting those ideas from, but no, I'm just kidding. I don't mind watching them. But let me go to the side of it. This is, you can see them in there. So I got these little plants right here. See that little one right there from I got that from Dave. That one and that one. I bought them. They mailed them out. So they're doing pretty well. Pretty well. It keep getting text. Oh, I got a text message. So there's 2 angels right there. You can see them back there. Right. There's a 3rd one somewhere. So I'm thinking eventually, soon, probably this weekend, I'm gonna move them. I gotta be careful with it though. Gotta be careful with it. move them over to this tank right here, because right now it's just empty, right? It's just empty. I need to, get more room and all that stuff, all that good stuff. All right, so that's that. So you can see which ones are fake and real. Oh, I don't know what that one's called, but they were just like seeds or something. Dave's not here. Dave was here. Oh well. Glad he stopped in anyway. Okay. So yeah, look at this mess I have right now. This whole room is just like, look at that. Look at that. It's fish stuff, and this is my office. And this is like when I cleared out that 55, I got to clean this up so bad. Don't ask about the 2 litter boxes, okay? I have 2 litter boxes, but I broke down and bought a electric one of those electric ones or whatever. So I didn't quite throw the second one away, just in case the other one didn't work out. All right. Oh, there's 2 in here. I gotta. I don't know. Don't know. But let me go. So that, that's that basically. So anyway, I want to show you guys something real quick. This has nothing to do with fish. All right. So we have, when our kid moved out, okay, we literally took her room and made it. My wife has a hobby. We have a little hobby. Like you'd say, we keep saying we're going to join to make our own little band, but that's hers. And she's had it since Christmas. And I bought that cheap, used that thing. So anyway, I bought, this is the one right here. Look at that beauty right there. Okay, that's a fender. That they call that, what do they call that? They call that they call that, oh my god, am I saying right? This Fender Stratocaster, they call that the Dark Knight edition, I guess. I didn't know guitars had editions, but Dark Knight. It sounds amazing, all right? And yes, there's an old looking stereo, but it's new. It has Bluetooth. I got it for her, so she could never use it, right? So this is like her music room, basically. She has posters, she has that, Queen, Tech Nine, Dave Gahan, Red Hot Chili Pepper poster, and her favorite band of all time. She loves INXS. From yeah, trust me, and here we had a beagle. She made up his picture on a pillow. Okay, that's our old beagle we had. His name was Dante. All right, so I'm just throwing that out there. And then we had a cat. The first cat we had together, she had her picture put on a pillow. So, she wanted to do that, so it was cool. So I just wanted to show that guitar. I'm trying to get back into that. All right, I used to play guitar basically in my high school, early 20s and stuff, but my job for a while, kind of for years, decades, kind of made me forget. So I'm starting to get back into it again. I want to get more, hang on a second, efficient. I'm gonna say efficient. Stupid. I just want to get better at it again. All right, and I am back here again. All right. You guys want to see me or the fish tanks? I think the fish tanks will probably win. I don't know. I'm just feeling stupid right now. But so that basically right now, like I said, the 150, 150. Come back around. The 55. Oh, and I keep that thing off. That cuckoo clock, it works. You know, a little bird comes out and everything, but it makes the cuckoo clock sound, and my dogs go crazy middle of the night. So I just turned it off. All right, I took the little weights off of them. I figured out how those things work when we tried to put it back together again. What do I want to use for my background? Why not have a background? No, I just actually, yeah, okay. I know I'm being dumb. I know I'm being dumb, but it's cool. I have the right to it. I have the right. So Chad, the first, Dee Dee, thanks. Yeah, my wife, she's, I mean, when we have a pet go, like she, and I respect it. She goes all out with like the service that does that when you have a pet, when you have a pet pass away, whatever, with the beagle. And I was deployed when the cat went, so she immediately, got another one. I guess she felt fill the void, right? So yeah, I mean, I would never tell her no, or suggest not doing that kind of stuff. But so Chad, where did you get the clock? That was her parents. That was her parents' clock. A while back. So yeah, back when they were, when they were around and stuff. But they had it stored, like in store, just put away, and I was like, wait a minute, I know this thing's probably got to work. So I tried to, got it, Googled it, and I think you could buy those off Amazon, basically. You could buy them off Amazon. It's cool, but I haven't had it on in a long time. But yeah, I mean, but as far as here, I don't know. You guys are getting snow or something. Oh, I didn't see Scott's Aquatic say boombox. Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, oh man, I got to get her. That looks so cool. I remember having the original ones back in the day. What was I just talking about before that? Can't remember. Happens to me all the time. Seems like. But as far as fish, I think right now I'm pretty good. I don't think I need to get any more fish. But how often do we say that? Oh, okay. No, I didn't get that overseas. I don't know where they got it from, the clock. But I did look up the company name, and I can't remember what it's called, but I'll take a look at it sometime. But they have they have bigger ones, smaller clocks, like more of the stuff in the front of it that, even with the little German people coming out and like doing whatever they do, now you got to keep them fish. Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely keeping the fish, there's been a few times in the past where I've sold, or I've actually had surrendered fish. They call it surrendering fish over to an aquarium store in the past. But now I'll keep them. I mean, I don't have a reason to get rid of them. Why would I get rid of them anyway? But yeah, I think my two favorite ones I have right now, well, three favorite ones, 4, 5, 6, all favorite. No. My top 5 favorite fish that I have, and I showed them to you. So I'm just staring at one of the fish Just messing with one. Yeah, they're both cichlids too. The big Oscar back here, the big one that's growing. Can't remember what its name is. Damn, I can't remember. Isn't that a shame? And I think it's my favorite one. Oh, okay. Yeah. I plan on being in the hobby for a long time. You know. But my favorite, sorry, I'm looking at my polar blue convict. It's weird. She does once in a while, she starts doing this weird like spinning around thing upside down, and then she'll correct herself. She does it once in a while, but I mean, other than that, she's been doing that for like ever since I got her. Like if I were to when I changed her out of the tank into another, she gets in the water and she does this like spin thing, and then she corrects herself. So I don't know what's up with that, but she's been doing that for like ever since I got her a long time ago. But I would say number one. No. Should I number down to number one? Okay, right now I will. All right. So Electric Blue Jack Dempsey, the one that's in my 55. Still little. I think that's one of my top 5. My Oscar, the big Oscar. That Jack Dempsey. The Jack Dempsey when I got in there. I'm like totally blocking them. Everything's backwards to me here. In this camera. There we go. How's that? I guess that'll work for now. You can kind of see them. So I'll just stick with the 3. And the blood parrots too. Just because how they are. They like being in the camera. You know, they like being in the camera, right? Can you guess what's in this cup? Not beer because there's ice in it. I don't know if people drink beer with ice. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But ice. It's just it's ice water. I know it's sad. It's sad. See, I don't know. I guess it's just age, right? I don't know. You know, I used to like have a Friday night gin and juice. Maybe it should be, right? Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's my mind, my body just like not as interested in. No, what it is. Like when I was younger, I could get like a happy, like good, awesome feeling drunkenness, right? But my body just doesn't like. If I try to anymore, I don't really try to anymore. But if I just get tired. I don't know if it's just something that's wrong with me, or if it's just my body, just my mind, everything saying, okay, we're good now. You know, could be sipping on gin and juice, so you don't know. Even though I hate gin, but I like juice. But one of my favorite, not favorite. Oh my God, what is it? What is it? It's not working right now. As far as whiskey goes, is there any rule about talking about alcohol in here on YouTube? I don't know. I'm not trying to advertise or anything, but I figured out what peanut butter whiskey was. One of my buddies showed it to me. You know, and changed my life. I don't know. It's just really, it was just really good. I like peanut butter stuff. Oh yeah. I mean, basically, it's just telling me like, Maybe it's just my wife pushing me to be the DD all the time. That's what it is. She brainwashed me to be the DD. And she got me thinking that I don't want to drink anymore. I think I just figured it out. Her evil plan. It's diabolical. I knew she wanted to change me, right? Man. I just didn't know it was going to go that way. But it's all good. I'm just kidding. But anyway. So, have you seen moderation is the key? If it gets like that, you are drinking poison. Yeah, moderation. I think I've heard of that word before. Once or twice or a million times. I always thought it was a bad word. Wine. Oh my God. A good sweet wine is good, but a good sweet wine is good, but oh my God, like the sugar just gives me a major like hangover the next day. And it's just like, you know. We love you all the way you are. And then we change you. You admit it. And I was a guy back then saying, man, no woman can change me. No woman can change me. It ain't going to happen. Did it happen? Am I programmed to do certain things? Yes, I am. I am. But who said it? You know, I mean, you know, you hear like happy wife, happy life, happy house, happy spouse. I don't know if there's a third one or not, but you know. But it's all good. I stick to herbal methodology seems to leave the users coherent. Okay. Cool. Cool. And I ran out of. It's empty. It was just ice water. But real quick, what I was gonna say. Back to fish stuff. All right. Back to fish stuff. Happy wife, happy life. It's all an illusion. I'm just kidding. I was getting to this guy right here. The gold Severum. All right. I am so waiting for that one to get full size because I've seen them at the store, at the aquarium store, and they look so freaking awesome when they're like the full size. And that one, he's grown. It's grown. He, she, whatever it is. And that one's name is Lemonade. She named it. My wife named it. She's like I said. She named all the fish, right? Lemonade. Leave Lemonade alone. Whatever I can't remember what your name is. Oh no, that's right. She calls that one Speckles, because the orange spots on it. I'm like, you know. We had one that looked like it before a while back, but sold it, and she called it Halloween because it was orange and black. You know, so it's pretty clever, right? But yeah, that was my segment on fish. So, Dee Dee, I'm old. She's good. She's good with names. Yeah, but I came up with one name, okay? I came up with a name for the Jack Dempsey. Where is it? and it's not Jack, okay? But that was like so tempting just to call it Jack. Well, anyway, it has all the, it's black and it has all the colorful, like, I mean, this thing was like colorful, right? Had all the black, it was black, had all the colorful dots, right? And so it was like the colors were, it was almost like this mouse, right? But it was black, had like the little blue colorful dots, right? And it was just showing the colors. It was awesome looking. So I was like, she was like, I want to think of a name for it. And he's actually right there. And first thing came to my head was Disco. So I guess we're calling it Disco. So the Jack Dempsey's name is Disco. Never said I was the best at names, but I think it's pretty okay, right? But it is 9:10 right now, Eastern time. Okay. And what was I going to say? I don't know. Was I even going to say anything? I swear I'm not drunk. Dang, I don't know. Anyway, I gotta get more of this. I'm empty. I'm out. Prime. I used it for that tank right there, so I got to get some more. Probably do it tomorrow or something. I don't know. It'll give me a reason to go to the fish store, aquarium store. But I can't. I don't need to buy any more fish right now. In fact, we just got those baby convicts, so I got more fish, right? Thanks, Dee Dee. Disco, it's a cool name. But so who's on? Okay, so who is on tonight? Let's see. I'm looking at the you know, you can see it right there. See the it's not too. Who is streaming? Okay, everyday fish keeping. Father Fish. Father Fish is down where I graduated high school. Yep, I used to live right down there. I was raised down there. And I saw that. I was like, no way. I thought that's pretty cool. Yeah. She's like, what the fuck, never run out of Prime? I know, you never run out of Prime. But I did. Okay. In fact, I used to have like a bottle upstairs, a bottle down here, because I don't know how many times I'm like, where's the Prime? You know, I'm doing a water change, a good water change. I want to like, you know, it's like, where's the Prime? Trust me, that's that's the one thing. It's like, yeah, where's the Prime basically of anything? Okay, so 9:30. Gotcha. I'm looking at the calendar, right? Looking at the calendar, right, meow. Friday. Oh wait. Oh, I'm looking at AM. Okay. Turn it sideways so I can see some more. Oh yeah. Okay. So I know who's on right now already. Yeah, I just saw that. Okay. Okay. Cool. But anyway, real quick, what I was talking about, I think I just kind of got off track earlier. This is like way when I was sitting here before we took the field trip around. Safe. Buy some safe. I know that one. I've wanted to try safe, but still working through some Prime and Fritz. I'll admit I never use Fritz. I always hear it's like it's just as good as Prime anyway. So, I I think, but I guess just primes is what I'm used to buying. Because I just see it on sitting up front or on the shelf at this when I go to the aquarium store. But yeah. So what I was gonna say was, and I know I did talk about it. It just came back to my mind, like where I was talking about Rico walking up there in the snow in the lake, and I thought like it just I think about that, and I'm just like, man, I really want to go up there. I'm not gonna get on into this again, okay, but. It's just really, really cool looking up there, man. Living on a lake like that, you know? Okay, anyway, so back to the chat here. So S, I cannot believe I ever bought Prime the day I bought Safe. Wasted so much money. I wasted money. I think we've all wasted money. I wasted. If I wasted money and I know it, I tell myself, well, I wasted more money in the past. It's not a good thing to live by, you know. But Seachem, oh yeah, I mean it is. Yeah, Seachem product. It says it right there, right? Okay. True that. True that. But so I hate it when I'm streaming and I run out of stuff to talk about because I just decided to wing it. I didn't have anything written down. Nothing written down. So I hate having those uncomfortable moments of those silent moments. You know. Safe 1/4 teaspoon per 300 gallons. Okay. I'll have to look into, like other stuff, I guess. I mean, this is just what I'm used to using. It's just Prime. So, I'm eating or I would be typing more. That's all right. Hope you're eating something good. The little puppy like Pomeranian's going all crazy in there, like playing right now with Carly, the bigger dog. It's so funny. She'll just sit there and like jump up, just bite on her lip, and Carly just be standing there staring at me while she's like literally doing that. But because she's had puppies before we got her, so I guess she's used to being around, little like puppies out. You could tell. Little sandwich. Yep. Sounds good. Sounds good. I've been like one thing I've been like after the holidays, right? After the holidays, I just been trying to really. I think I'm doing okay with it. Just I'm eating, basically just eating better. Just trying to, get back down to where I was about like a year ago or something, or 2 years ago, or 5 years ago, or something. So I just been trying to, cut back on certain things, like all the good stuff, basically. Right? Chad, I'm only running 150 gallons total, though. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's something I could think about. All right, let me bust out the calculator here. How many gallons am I running? Are you adding up like all your tanks, or just you got the tank, or because? And this brings up another point too. I never put a fish tank in my garage before. All right. You need All you need for 55 gallons of water is like 25 a pinch, and that's okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. All right. 600 plus gallons. Yeah, I was getting ready to. All right, where's my? What do I do with my calculator on my phone? I just put like all these little. I did this with my, all the little sections inside the other things, and now it's like I'm trying to see where I put my stupid calculator at on here. There it is. Okay, under utility stuff or whatever. All right, so 150 plus 55 plus 65 plus 90 plus right now. I'm just saying the tanks I have set up plus 20. Okay, I'm at about 380 right now. So you got me beat. 630. Yeah, I'm only at 380 gallons. And I know what some people have like 300 whatever gallon in one tank. That's insane, right? So what I was getting at was, how many of y'all have basements? Like, is your fish room in a basement or is it in the garage? So because here's the thing, I have that little 20 gallon upstairs. I had the 55 upstairs. I know it's a lot of weight for a second floor. So now I got the 20. But that 55 was resting on this right here. So this is directly what was downstairs. See that wall protruding out right there? All right. That's the 55 was sitting directly above that. So it's had support. PD, I have 125, a 90, a 40, 40, 55, 29, 29, 29, 29, 15, 10, 10, 10, 3 bowls. That's a good amount. Like all like little separate tanks and all that. Man, that's cool. I think upstairs in that office, one time I had 7 like little tanks up there. No basement, all in a converted single car garage except for the. Okay. See, I was wondering like how did like. I got to clean up my garage anyway. I mean, it's not horrible. It's just I got to, straighten it up, and I'm just afraid if we get bad storms here, and I got to park a couple cars. I got to move things out of the way. That's just what we've been doing. But yeah, I don't have a basement either. So my tanks are basically in this room and the family room. I have the one upstairs. So I don't have a dedicated fish room. So I guess I have a fish house. How about that? But I've been, it's like here's the thing. It's like, what happens has anybody ever had a fish tank like had a blowout, like when it just went like all over the floor? Has that ever happened to anybody here? Or you caught a cracked tank or whatever or something? Like, I've never had acrylic. I've had just glass ones before. All right. This room used to be a man cave den. Now it's a fin den. Exactly. It is a finished room with raised floor. Okay. Not yet. I think good. I mean, I thought to myself, like, what happens? Can you get insured if you have a fish tank blowout? Can you get insured for that? Because it's not like it's flooding, but I mean, you get flooding insurance because it comes in from the outside, right? I wonder if there is fish tank insurance. There's insurance for everything, right? So who knows? Maybe there is such thing. I don't know. Bummer. Wow. Oh, you're talking about ZD a lot. I have a 120 and I'm getting ready to reseal. Okay. Then I'm consolidating. I don't know how many times I've used that word, consolidating most of the small. Yeah. So I have Facebook linked up to this too, up to the like my Facebook group page. Yes, there is one. I'm streaming on that too. So, but I don't know who. And there's one. I got one person watching on that side. Nice. Moving up. And I see a Facebook user go, oh, UGH. There's only one person who I think that could be. All right, DD, the hot water tank leaked a while back and made a mess prior to me moving the fish in. Okay. Okay, gotcha. So if I set mine up for I have tank gallery style. Okay, no, I'm just having something else, DD, but I have my tanks gallery style, so they are closest to the best support. Okay. The Facebook user said, you know who this is. I know who it is. I know who it is. And she made me forget what I was talking about. Oh, I was talking about I have Facebook on here too. I learned how to do Facebook Live with the YouTube on StreamYard. I'm learning. But yeah, like what I was saying though was I'd like to, I don't know, I've been back and forth. It's because I'm thinking like, would I spend much time in the garage? You know, I'm just kind of used to being in the house doing this, right? Like in whatever, like I literally stream either in this room or facing the other way, or I'll go to the other room where the flower horn is or the saltwater tank and I'll sit in front of there and I'll stream, or I'll go to the opposite stream. So I kind of just have like different locations. I don't have like a set room I always stream in. I always do on location or something like that, like somewhere in the house. So, and it works out because sometimes I get on the phone. I use my phone for StreamYard, so it's extremely, mobile. Use my desktop or I use this laptop, whatever. Or use the iPad, whatever. It's just, I think it works. I think what I'm doing works. So why not? I think I'll just kind of just keep sticking with that. And all you wonderful people here came by to join the stream and enjoy your Friday night here in my living room where I could show you my fish, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. How long have I been on? An hour and 19 minutes. Okay, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, not bad. So you guys are you guys getting a 3-day weekend this weekend? You getting a weekend? Dee, I would keep my tanks here, there, and was heat and AC as long as I had the space. That's just my opinion, though. Yeah. Yes. That no. I that's another thing I thought of too. My garage is not insulated like the house is. Okay, so it can get cold out there, right? So I don't think I wouldn't. I'm just not set up for that, right? So yeah, I definitely. I'm. The only thing is though, I want to move this tank right here. This tank behind this is the 150. I want to move it to. And this is where I was going to get to earlier, okay? But I decided not to. All right. DM retired day is a holiday. True. Okay. Yeah. I'll get there sometime. But compared to my last job, I'm just glad I'm home a lot more. I don't have to leave for weeks at a time and months at a time and whatever. But I'm just glad now. Scott's Aquatics. Mine are in the living room and the bedroom. Okay. You know what? I didn't put one in my bedroom. I probably could, but one of the cats is usually in the room all the time. So I just haven't put a 10. Like I have a 10-gallon. I could put a 10-gallon in if I want to, but I don't know. I like, I just do my stuff outside the room because sometimes if the wife's taking a nap or sleeping in there, I come in there with my bucket and my gravel vacuum and be like, oh, don't mind me. I'm just in our bed. See, she just said not in our bedroom. I'm not going to, okay? Even though I did have one in my bedroom before, before. But I'll just say that. I did used to. But anyway, I'm happy with that, okay? I have other rooms in this house. Anyway, so Chad, thank you for stopping by. We will definitely catch you on the next one. Have a good evening and a great weekend. On the Facebook side, welcome Ashley. Dee, I think a big tank in my bedroom is sexy, but just hubby isn't on board with it. Yeah, I mean, it's how you would definitely see that, and that, yeah, I think if I had a big huge tank in my room too, like this, that I can't do this on the second floor, but I could just see this thing crashing through. But it would definitely be, if it was like I don't want to say a centerpiece, but it would go with the flow of the room, and it would look awesome. I agree with you, absolutely. Scott's Aquatics. I have a rack in the bedroom with my tanks on it. Yeah, I definitely couldn't pull that one off. Deborah, I want to make a headboard out of a 125 gallon. That's something cool, making all these ideas for fish tanks, right? Having like just being creative. I think the most creative thing I've ever seen with a fish tank was, what was the most creative thing you ever saw somebody make a fish tank? But the headboard thing would be pretty cool. I saw somebody make a coffee table out of one. No, I saw. Where did I see that? It was on the internet. I saw somebody make out of like the banister, like on the stairs. Where did I see that at? There's somebody made a fish tank out of like the stair railing or something. Facebook user. All I see is Facebook user. I don't see a name, but she said, "Bye, hubby." Bye. I guess you're doing what you're doing right now, and you're busy, so it's cool. Where did I see that at? Oh, excuse me. It was on the internet. I know that. Or TV. I don't know. Was it on Tanked? No, I haven't seen enough episodes of that. That's another thing. I'm setting something to remind me because I've never watched. No, I take it back. I have watched the show. I watched several episodes of it. Okay, and I remember when. No, but I want to watch more episodes. So I think, did they have creative stuff on there? I don't know. And that reminds me, like what I was saying earlier was I would love to. God, that fish is doing it again. She's doing that spinning thing. I don't know. Let's keep an eye on her. In my area, like I said, I would love if I could set something up myself, just to have some kind of, like, I'd look to see if there's any associations or anything in my area that I could join as far as like this hobby. I could sit here and talk to people about the hobby and they're just like, it's cool. But unless they're actually like in the hobby, then you know, it's like you don't have that in common, and the conversation doesn't last very long, right? Uh, so if I was able to set something up in my area too, that'd be awesome. But how, what and how would you set something up? You know, like where at, and you know, like it's, you know, it's just like kind of a big deal because you got to bring fish tanks, and unless you just have like a group people, you know, that just go to like, I don't know, do I want to call it meetings or something? Or maybe that's why we stream. Man, so we're already good to go, right? And I am completely content with this. But now it'd be cool to have somewhere to go to. And I know a lot of people here probably met each other at events, right? Like, have any of y'all, like, you've been to events and met some of the other people from the Fish Fam who, you know, who go to these events? S, you got one of the best clubs in the nation. PVAS, Potomac Valley Aquarium Society. I think I've looked that up though. Hang on. I think I've looked that one up. PV. And yes, I'm looking it up right now. PVAS. And I remember a while back when I first got on Terry's stream, I think he mentioned the same one. Valley Aquarium. I'm very slow at typing. Society. Yes, autocorrect it for me. Wait, did I? Is it POLTOMIC? Because it wants to say Potomac. It wants to correct it as POTOMAC. Is that correct, or am I? All right, DD, appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much. Okay, and I will. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys on your stream. Okay. Yeah. Have a good evening. Thank you for enjoying the stream. So S, you mentioned. Sorry, the cat's playing around in a box down there. The cat just loves boxes. That's all she likes. POTO. I mean, anyway, let me just go. So I pulled it up here. Potomac Valley Aquarium Society. Talks about the club meetings. So that's in Fairfax, Virginia. All right, that's in Fairfax, Virginia. That's way north from here. You know, that's I'm way down in the. If you think of Virginia, I'm way down in the bottom right corner of the state, very bottom right corner. In fact, I'm like, what am I like? 10. I'm probably about 8-9 miles from the ocean. I'm not right on. I'm in Virginia Beach, but I'm not like right on the beach. Okay, it probably takes me about 10. If traffic's good, about 15 minutes to get there. Get to the ocean. I don't know. I've seen ocean my whole life. Been on it, so I've been out in it enough. It all looks the same. It really starts looking different depending on the weather, though. You know. But I don't know. Maybe one of these days, though, I do want to take an actual. Once we're done with COVID, but who knows when that'll be, right? Take an actual cruise. But shrimp. I didn't get into shrimp. Should I get into shrimp? I've had some in the past. They're cool. But yeah, I mean, I can't really see this town. Um, they don't do a lot of big things here, but uh, yeah, Potomac. Yeah, that's what the website came up with. And I don't know why. There's like this town has so many people in it. It's just not. It's just so widespread. It's not just the town. You have other towns here too, and they call it the Seven Cities. They call it Hampton Roads. It's you got Virginia Beach, Norfolk, but the locals call it Norfolk. You got Suffolk, Chesapeake, um, Hampton, Newport News. Is that seven? Hampton, Newport News, Chesapeake, Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Suffolk, Portsmouth. I was missing Portsmouth. Um, seven, I mean, and they refer to when they say Hampton Roads, that's referred to as the waterways, not the actual roads, because that's obviously how they brought things, imported things, or how they still import things through. They call it the Hampton Roads, right? Um, and that's another thing. It's like you can't believe how much like historical stuff, like how the historical aspect of this area is, because this is one of the original areas that settlers, um, I mean, they came to back then, and they got Jamestown and what is it, Yorktown. Those are little towns up there, just kind of north of here, about 30 minutes or so, 40 minutes. There's so much historical. Like you got Williamsburg. We've been to Williamsburg like several times and walked around and saw like the old city right there. Went into a restaurant and they even had the people dressed up back then, and they have the menu. They have the old type of food. They have like, what is it? What's this old thing they had back in the day? Like I'm not just back in your day, but I mean back, or anybody's day, back way back in the day. Spoon bread or something like that, or corn pudding or something. Um, yep, Roanoke. Yeah, Roanoke is kind of near here. Wait, Roanoke, is that more inland? But I mean, regardless, this whole area is very. I mean, it's got history to it, and to me, I think that's just extremely interesting. I love going to stuff to see stuff like that, historical things like that, and it's just very interesting. It's got there's it's interesting. There's just what was I gonna look up real quick? Let's see, Roanoke. I should know where that's at, right? I know where that's at. No, I didn't. Wow, I cannot type. I cannot type. RON. Oh, Roanoke. Okay, there it is. All right, so Roanoke, Virginia. Okay, scroll down. Maybe I'll get to a map. There it is. Zoom out. Okay, so Roanoke, yeah, Roanoke is yeah, I'm extremely historical. That's way up there, close to on 64, or is it close to 64? No, it's way south of 64, off 81. Okay, yeah. Shoot, you got Roanoke, Richmond, Virginia. Then you get up there by DC, right? Um, and what is that? And is there a fish event in Pennsylvania? Or maybe I'm thinking of Tennessee. I mean, I know where the states are at, but I'm just saying like getting the location mixed up. But crazy cat, man. But another thing about this area that's so, to me it's funny, but people that don't live around here, we have, what is it called? The Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel, or the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. So it's a bridge that goes out and then it goes down into a tunnel and then it comes back up to a bridge. So it's like you're driving out over the bay, Chesapeake Bay, and you're driving out on for a little bit, and then you go down to a tunnel, and then up because ships can pass over that. in and out through Hampton Roads, the waterways. And I've seen it on other shows for like kind of like amazing things, how they build it and all that. And this bridge is like 12 or 13 or 14 miles long, something like that. The Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel, 14 miles long ish. Okay. Imagine that. All right. Imagine that. Yes, the Keystone Clash is in Pennsylvania. Okay. You're right. That's the one I was thinking of. One of these days, I'm going to go to one, you know? One of these days, I'll go to one. I really want to. Really, really, really want to. I want to see, because I know some of them are like, you know, like, what are they, swaps, or they sell, you know, they come, is a lot of the main thing between all these shows is the main thing where, you know, people set up like their tanks. Do they sell products? Is that kind of like overall like the commonality that they have between all of them? And I know like some probably have guest speakers, right? Which they do. I know like Aquashella, like some of the big, you know, the heavy hitters are up there and doing the, you know, giving being a speaker, you know. So maybe I should drop my name in. Yep. Drop my name in to be a speaker. To be like, who? Mike from, what is Turn 2 Aquatics? But just kind of squeeze me in there between, you know. I'll go first, you know, I don't care. But yeah, get my name. I should just show up and just do a just do a speech. Yeah, I'm not. I don't have like any product, any fish like stuff to sell or anything. Yeah, but man, now I'm just really wanting to go there and see and go to one of those events. That would be awesome. That would be very awesome. So, wow, I think this has been a pretty successful little stream going on here tonight. You know, I just came home. I was like, I'll stream. All right. Keynote speaker, Mike's Turn 2 Aquatics. There you go. Thanks, S. That sounds nice, doesn't it? It's got a nice little ring to it, I think. And then I'll be up there. I'll be like, I like fish. No, I'm just kidding. I would have something. I would have a plan to say. Yeah, I want to see what they like, what they actually say sometimes, just to, I don't know. It'd be interesting just to go and see, right? Damn, it's getting 42 degrees. 42 degrees here. Colder tomorrow. Partly cloudy, and it's come down to me talking about the weather. I'm just kidding. It's cold. It's 42 degrees. I know some of you are like, what? Shut up. That's summertime. S is like, do it. Just do it. Do it. Just do it. I would, but I wouldn't even know what to talk about. I don't even know what do they talk about? What do they talk about up there? I know some of y'all heard what, you know, the guest speakers talk about. Do they talk about product? Do they talk about just educate, like just teaching, like just what are they talking about up there? I don't know. I keep drinking out of thing. There's nothing in it. That was a drop. Yeah, progress. I will. That's my only New Year's resolution, is to eventually go to one of the events. Okay, that's a good New Year's resolution. Doesn't have to be this year. I mean, hopefully it would be. That would be cool. S says most speakers specialize in their area of expertise. It can be anything, usually just breeders and researchers. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't breed fish for, you know, for on purpose. Okay. I don't breed fish on purpose. And the only fish that ever get bred around here is the convicts. So just because they're in a tank together. Um, have I had any other ones breed? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, excuse me. All right. But I've gone back and forth whether I wanted to actually do it or not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be a breeder, a fish breeder. But I mean, whoever does, it's cool. It's definitely something. I'll tell you that. So people got to do it. And I'll tell you what. Next time I plan on buying like a fish or something, instead of me going to any of the stores around here, I'm actually going to look up and see who in the fish fam. And I know people who do breed fish. Okay, I know I know who y'all are, and I'm gonna go that route next time. I'm gonna go that route because to help support. Okay, I've never bought a fish that was mailed to me before. And of course, we all at first thought, how do they do that? But you can. So that's what I'm going to do next time. S, you should try out other smaller cichlids whenever the convicts become tired of some. Yeah, I should. It's always going to be a possibility, definitely. Your area is filled with amazing breeders. I highly encourage you to look out into the PVAS. Okay. I can look out into that. Okay. Oh, no, wait. That's a different acronym for somewhere else. Oh, my God. I don't know how I function sometimes. But so, anyway, I've officially ran out of stuff to talk about. So I think what I'm going to do is sit here and just stare at the camera for a while and watch the numbers drop until I hit 0. I don't know if I could do that. I could probably how quick can that happen? Just kidding. Definitely yes. Hey man, thanks for all the information. I appreciate that. But I think right now, I think I'm going to call it. Hour 45 minutes is a damn good stream, I think. So, but I'm going to see who else is coming up. All right. And I'll be back on Sunday at 11. It's just for like an hour, but I think I talked about everything I need to talk about ever, anywhere in life. But I'm just kidding. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. And I will catch you guys on other streams and out there in the world. And hopefully sometime I can, if anybody goes out to the events one of these days if I can plan something to go. I mean, you know, of course, I like to say Aquashella because that's really the one that you hear, and the Keystone Clash, right? I will make the Aquashella this year definitely because it's next month, and I just wouldn't be able to make it. And that's the one where I'd want to go because it's Florida and I want to go down there and just visit and stuff. The old neighborhood, you know. All right, S. See you later. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll catch the other streams here, see who's on. I got some stuff around here I gotta do. It's Friday night. Friday night. All right, guys. Thank you. And I will catch you out there